It's Wednesday, September 11th. I'm Cameron Bailey, Artistic Director of the Toronto International Film Festival. Here's a film that will melt your heart. It's called A Random Desi Romance. Desi, of course, referring to Indians. And this is the story of two young people falling in love, falling out of love, getting into a love triangle in contemporary Mumbai. Now, if you think you've seen that story before in one of Bollywood's many, many romances and love stories and those great musicals that Bollywood delivers every year, this one is a little bit different. This one reflects the contemporary India, the India where it's okay to kiss on screen, which was often prohibited in Bollywood movies, and the India where young people have complicated lives. There are two characters here, one played by the great up-and-coming actress Pariniti Chopra, and they both have complex lives, they've done things before, they have histories, they have romantic histories, and that's unlike what we saw in a lot of the Bollywood movies. So this feels a little bit more contemporary, a little bit more fresh, a little bit more connected to the reality of how Indians live in the big cities right now. These are people who have to navigate their love lives not as innocent virgins, but as people who have lived full adult lives already. And that, I think, makes the film much more rich. It's fascinating. It has the great songs and the great romance and the color that we expect from Bollywood, but it just feels a little bit more plugged in to contemporary India. It's called A Random Desi Romance by Indian director Manish Sharma. Here are two films that will thrill you. The first is Gravity by Alfonso Cuarón. This is an amazing film. First, the story, very simple but exciting. Two astronauts, played by Sandra Bullock and George Clooney, are working at an international space station when a terrible disaster happens and they are stranded in space, hundreds of miles from home. They have to find a way to get back to planet Earth, and that's part of the drama. But what's really amazing about the film is how Cuarón has captured the sense of living and working in space with nothing around you. You're immersed in this world, it's shot in 3D, and you feel like you're there with these two astronauts as they're struggling to save their own lives. So the film is spectacular to look at, and it's a powerful drama. If that wasn't enough, we're showing the film today in IMAX 3D, so it will be huge and you will feel fully enveloped by this story. It's one of the most visually sophisticated and visually exciting films we have in the festival. It's Gravity by Alfonso Cuarón. Man of Tai Chi is an exciting new film directed by Keanu Reeves. That's right, directed by Keanu Reeves. Now, you've seen Keanu Reeves in The Matrix, you've seen him as an action star. What you haven't seen before is his dedication to the world of fighting and martial arts. He shot this movie largely in China and in Hong Kong. It's really a tribute to the many different styles of fighting that you can find there, and it's a story of a mysterious man played by Keanu himself who recruits a young fighter who's played by an amazing martial artist by the name of Tiger Chen. And he recruits this man who has trained in a very calm and peaceful form of Tai Chi, but also happens to be a lethal fighter. He tests this character, who's played by Tiger Chen, with every different style of fighting: Kung Fu, Karate, Taekwondo, mixed martial arts, and some of the leaders in these styles of fighting are there, including the star from the Indonesian film, The Raid. And what we see is this quiet, reserved, peaceful man becoming more and more violent and finding the inner rage within him as Keanu pushes him to the limit. It's a martial arts movie based on some of the classic traditions of martial arts cinema, and what you have here is an exciting movie where nearly half the film is pure fighting. So if you like that, you'll like Man of Tai Chi, and today we're showing it in IMAX.